Good morning, Mr. Chairman and committee, members of the State Affairs Committee. Thank you for allowing me to present 1418 this morning. And for the record, I am Jim Guthrie, serve in the Senate, represent District 28. I don't think any of us will argue that we are talking about our most precious resource, our children, and just as relevant are those who teach them. From the start, I told the NRA and the sponsors that I would not be comfortable here in 415. I was very upfront and honest about that.
1418 codifies gun-free zones. This is unconstitutional. Gun-free zones do nothing more than tell those intended to bring harm to our children that that is an option in this area. We oppose yearly mandatory training requirements and any additional mandatory requirements. We believe the government does not have the right to determine when a person can defend themselves or those around them. SB 1418 does not provide an appeals process for school staff who wish to be in a position to defend their lives should the school board deny someone the ability to do so. This bill effectively kills school carry and does not promote it.
Currently, there are some schools that do allow some people to carry firearms. This is more restrictive, could easily be more restrictive than what's in current law.
If you'd like to advance school employees' right to keep and bear arms, I urge a hearing on 415. But 1418 goes above and beyond what is required by current law and injects gun control provisions into Idaho code. 1418 arms school boards with unfettered subjective discretion to establish unobtainable requirements for school employees to carry. School boards are not experts on firearms. There is no justifiable reason an elected education official should determine the type of firearm or ammunition an individual may carry in self-defense. That is a highly personal decision. A school board's ability to determine the appropriate use of force in self-defense situations undermines Idaho's stand your ground laws. 1418 is a step backwards on a slippery slope for Idaho, eroding status quo rather than strengthening a school employee's ability to defend themselves at their place of employment.
I do think that this is a Second Amendment bill, not a school safety bill. I think that could really cause a major problem too with people defending themselves. I just don't think this is the right answer for this solution.
While I was sitting here, I looked up again, I can't help myself, the guns and ammo ranking of the best states for gun owners. It won't surprise anyone in Idaho to know that we're tied for the top. The states of Wyoming, Idaho, Montana, Utah, and North Dakota and Arizona all have a perfect 50 score in that analysis. And I'm concerned that I'm leaving my gun owners behind.
I consider Chairman Guthrie to be the model of what a legislature should do and how a legislature should treat this job. I always have. At the end of the day on this bill, I mean, it really is, there's two ways to view it. It's a gun rights bill or it's a school safety bill. Because if you treat it as a gun rights bill, school safety takes a back seat. Why do I think it should be viewed as a school safety bill? Because we're talking about a school.
We're talking about children. We're talking about hundreds of schools throughout this good state that are full of kids. Now, whether you're for the Second Amendment or whether you're not, come to the table and have these discussions.
Senator Winder. Aye. Senator Anthony. Aye. Senator Harris. Aye. Senator Lee. No. Senator Taves. Aye. Senator Wintrow. No. Senator Ruckty. No. Vice Chair Burnt.
Yes.
Senator Guthrie. No. 5 to 4. Pass.
Okay. The motion by Senator Winder, I don't remember who the second was, Senator Harris, to hold Senate Bill 1418 in committee, passes 5-4 vote.
HB 415, this was the NRA's bill. Again, it did not nearly do what we wanted to do, but it was better than the status quo. That got held also by Senator Guthrie, kind of seeing a problem here on who's holding up a lot of this gun legislation. And he held that one. It passed through the House and it got stuck in the Senate committee. So there's that, stuck by the Senate committee again. And what ended up coming out of that afterward was a school carry bill, Senate Bill 1418, or what they tried to call school carry. And this is so Guthrie killed HB 415, and then they came out with this SB 1418, and it was a gun control bill. The gun grabbers came out in support of it. All the gun grabbing lawmakers, like Senator Wintrow, who, you know, is a big fan of Moms Demand Action, is no friend to the ISA, that's for sure. She supported SB 1418. It was that bad. It was so bad and so full of gun control that all the gun grabbers were like, yeah, this is fantastic. This is good stuff right here. And we were like, what is happening here? Like, this is atrocious. So we opposed that, and that bill thankfully died.